Hello there, welcome back to Gatabud. Today we are going to acquire and upgrade the miner's armor, and you are going to glow in the dark, just like this. Our first piece of miner's gear is going to be very close from where you first entered the depths doing the camera quest. And we're going right underneath Mount Daphnis right here. And it's in this little mine. And it's just right there chilling. You don't have to do anything. Our second miner's piece is going to be at the Great Abandoned Central Mine, where you first unlocked auto build. And let's just go ahead and use auto build because we have some parts right here. And we're going to take a quick flight. We want to go right in between this light route and the wall right here. And then it's going to be right down here. It's specifically on this spot on the map from the Great Abandoned Central Mine. We are underneath Karakara Bazaar. And this one's really hard to miss. If you clear this out, there's a treasure chest waiting for you. And this is our third and final piece. This is one of the easiest acquisition sets that I know of, and I highly recommend you do this ASAP. Looking great. You know what? This is actually pretty good. I can see around myself. And we're completionists, so we're going to 4-star this set, because why not? Alright, so we have one of those sets where one of the requirements is 90% of your work, roughly, maybe 80%, and that is we need a total of 105 Giant Brightbloom Seeds between Part 3 and Part 4. Additionally, I need to point out that the 9 diamond requirement will likely require you to use a blood moon and follow my stone talus video. You're probably going to have to do those 7 twice unless you already have some diamonds in your inventory. And those diamonds are where we get a true cost of 6,780 rupees, because those 4,500 from 9 diamonds are not in your safe because you didn't sell the diamonds. You used them to upgrade. So this is an extremely expensive piece. The giant seeds are going to take a decent amount of time, but I found a lot of great locations to get you through that. The other requirements will largely be taken care of in pursuit of those giant seeds. The lone exception is you'll have to go out of your way for deep fireflies and large Zonaite. Without a doubt, the place you're going to want to start on these giant seeds is at the Hebra North Summit in the Great Skeleton Cave. This place is awesome, and you want this to be the place that you are away from that can recharge, so you can hit it up at the end of all of this again to get a total of 38 between your 2 visits. Immediately 4. Wow. 5th. A 6th, 7th. 8, 9, 10, 11. This might be the record. 12, 13, 14. This cave is insane. Oh my gosh. $15, $16, $17, $18. Here's 19 right here. Gotta be careful though. It's freezing water, don't blow it right here. Yeah, you can ultra hand them. Alright, there's 19. Yeah, we had 19 in this cave. That's crazy. Alright, before you leave the Northwest region, I would definitely recommend stopping by this cave. And then there are a couple of other caves in this general area that have a few if you wanted to do that. But I think I honestly have a game plan for us to hit 105 without them. Oh boy. Yeah, I see him right there. There's at least 3 in this cave. Oh, there's 5. Looks like we got 5 here. I should have grabbed them before any of these guys can screw it up. Oh, there's 2 more over here. So this is a 7 cave so far. Yeah. A great starting place for these requirements would be in the Hateno Wells. The wells are actually more of a network of caves in this city, and there are a lot of resources down here, including frogs from my climbing video, for example, right here. The giant seeds are going to be by far your biggest burden in this process, and so you're going to want to keep them as your sensor target. Now, luckily, having that as your target will lead you to the other objectives as well, such as the smaller seeds and the fish and the mushrooms. So that kind of takes care of itself there. But there's no like go-to spot to knock out like half of this, as far as I can tell. There's just a lot of different spots you need to hit up, and you might have to go to the same spot a couple times over time if you're a little more travel limited. One thing you're going to want to do while in these caves is break all rocks as well, because believe it or not, you're going to need a ton of flint for one of my upcoming videos. So go ahead and do your future self a favor while you're in these caves. Alright, northeast of Hateno, we have Walnut Mountain Cave. And this has a good bit in there. I'm gonna jump down right here, get these 1, 2. Alright, so there's number 3. 4, 5. 6, 7. Yeah, this has 7 in there. That's a pretty good cave. One of the easiest places to get quite a bit is at the Rauru settlement well. You have to build a bridge, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. What was making our radar still go off in the well is in a cave behind it. We've got 1. And I'm pretty sure that's it, but I'll double check. Oh, there's going to be 1 up here. So there's going to be 2 total. And then if you ascend out of that cave and come to the Pico Pond Cave right by, there's 1 more for a total of 9 in this area. Alright, we're off to the jungle in the southeast, and Kalora Lake Cave is a fantastic place to get started down here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now those other hits from Kalora Lake Cave were actually this cave right here. We've got Rodi Lakefront Tunnel. We've got 1. 2, 3, 4. It's telling me it's below now. 5, 6. Next jungle stop is a little to the north. It's called the Mount Floria Cave. The game wants you to build this car, and there's 1 seed in here kind of hiding when you first get in. But because of the water everywhere, it's kind of difficult to burn that the prickly bushes. So here's number 2. Then number 3. And here's 4 and 5. And here's number 6. Of course, there's a Corda-like cave. One, two. Three, 4, 5. 6. Okay, directly east of Lorellan Village, we have the Mount Dunzel Cave. This is in the southeast corner of your map. We need to move fast, because this can be screwed up because of these like-likes, and I'm pretty sure it got screwed up here. We've got 5 already. That's probably 6, but I can't say for certain. And then 5, or 6, 7, 8 right here. We've got this dude. I'll grab that. And then there's 2 more, but they're a little bit of a ways, so we need to dodge that like. Keep going. There's one here. And then there's going to be one up there, which the fastest way to get there is clearing out the rocks and ascending. Yeah, we gotta ascend. There's number 10, so I can say for sure there's 10 here, possibly 11. The sensor still going off is because of a cave right here where you can get like 2 more, but I'm not going there. If you watched my Fierce Deity Link video, you'll be familiar with Skull Lake, and it appears that there are many in this cave. Ancient tree stump from my Fierce Deity video also has some. There aren't any in the armor area, but there's 2 if you climb up a root. Still getting hits this way. Yeah, 2 more right here. So there's 5 total in this cave. If you're still short and another trip to the Hebra skeleton is not ready yet, there are quite a different other locations near this stump in Hyrule. Mabe Village has a few right there. If you have cleared a dungeon on the 4 cities and in the emergency shelter that gate has opened, you can go underneath the Hyrule Castletown ruins, and there's about 7 underneath there, but the place is massive. There's a few in a cave right about this general area, and then another area worth noting is over here in Gerudo Town. There's a lot of wells and caves, and then that cave connected to the Gerudo Town underground. There, you can probably get between 5 and 10 in this, but like the castle area, it's just they're too far apart for me to really videotape effectively. We're already going long as it is. So between those extras, that should give you plenty enough to finish off in the skeleton right here. If you haven't already, also claim your free 10 right here from unlocking auto build. You'll see 10 in this bin right here. Talk to her, finish the quest, and claim your freebies. That was a lot. Let's get the Zonaite and the Fireflies real quick and wrap this up. Okay, next up is these Fireflies, and without a question, the best spot is the Grove of Spirits, which is northwest of the Great Abandoned Central Mine, right below the Forest of Spirits. Now, this is a flawed but great location. There are enemies all over the place, and that is detrimental because it'll scare off the flies. And the flies seem to be the lowest priority on the spawn tables as far as what can spawn at any given point. So what you'll notice is like 1 or 2 will spawn at a time in any given spot. That's what's called a random spawn if you watch my spawn mechanic videos. So what would really benefit you is to clear out a bokoblin camp right here, and any enemy that you see, just defeat them to prevent them from scaring off, and by clearing up a spot in the spawn table. And you have the sensor on, and you just sneak around this whole like figure 8 area, and there are easily enough to get all that you would need, but you just got to be smart about it and be patient. So 1 trip, success. Oh my gosh, look at this bunch at the Secret Spring of Revival right here. Huge amount. You just descend very gently. Oh my gosh, the skeletons. They're just unbelievable. See what I mean? This is a wonderful spot, but I know that probably something's just going to pop out of the ground right here and ruin it. Alright, if you're short on Zonaite, you need to set your target to that. and build the hunter bike. And this is like a high priority static spawn, so you can really fly around and just find them all over the place in the depths. I'm starting in that initial spot where you go down to unlock the camera. There's some large Zonaite. There's some large Zonaite. It's just a numbers game. How many of these rocks can you break and how fast? If you're really feeling bold, you can even ignore the enemies and just go straight for the rocks. After all of that, we have a 4-star miner armor set. That was one of the bigger efforts I've done, tracking down the 105 optimal seed locations for y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. And I hope to see you again soon. I'm going to drop another 4-star armor video, I think tomorrow, actually. So more to come. Y'all have a good one.